Hey guys, doing? Welcome back to the channel. As you've seen by the title of the video, we've made the decision to sell the drivetrain out of the Fummins, and also I'll just go ahead and let you guys know I did sell the other Jeep we had. We're just selling out everything I own. I keep getting a message every day. People ask me, why are you selling everything? Well, I'm just trying to invest in other things in life right now. This truck's awesome. This truck has I feel like been a big part of why I've been able to grow my YouTube channel, where I'm hoping we're going to hit 1,000 subscribers within a year. So that's a really good goal. That's the goal we set, and I think we're going to be right there. And I feel like this truck has drawn a lot of attention to the channel for that. And I posted it like I was going to sell it, but no one would give me what I wanted for it, which is understandable. I mean, I get it. Market kind of sucks right now. But yeah, so we're going to sell the drivetrain out of it. I just want the money to invest in other things right now, guys. I hope you don't hate me for it. We're still going to have the truck. One day we're going to put another engine in it, and it's probably not going to have a P pump on it or a VP44 or a VE, but it's still going to be a Cummins, so you can go off of that. It may get something temporarily until then, but it's not going to be anything permanent for the overall goal I would like to have. The overall, what I would like to see this truck as one day. But yeah, I mean, honestly, I don't want you guys to be mad at me for selling it, but it is what it is. I'm selling the motor, I'm selling the transmission, and Bailey's also doing pretty much full part out on that. So don't be mad at us, guys, but you know, other things come up and we got to move on to the next chapter. So this thing, if you guys haven't watched the last two videos, you need to go back and watch them. We've been doing a ton of work on this thing. We've got so much weight stripped out of it right now. It's crazy, really. I mean, you guys need to go check it out if you haven't. Like I said, we're hoping to put this thing in the 10s next year in the quarter and try to run 770 with it again. The 2020 ODSS season, we probably won't. I don't see us going to as many ODSS races as we did last year. We went to a lot of them, and the truck really never performed like we wanted it to, but we just kind of went just to go. It was a great learning experience for everybody. I don't think we lost anything. I think it was well worth the learning experience for Mason to learn how to. He's just getting really good at driving. His reaction times are really good. Like he let us all get in it. I don't know if you guys saw the video where he let us all drive it at Muncie, and none of us could even drive it as good as he can, but it is his truck. But yeah, so that's what we have in store for this truck. But yeah, I just basically, more or less, I'll stop ranting now and I'll go ahead and get the motor pulled out of this thing. But I just want you guys to not hate me for taking the motor out of this and selling it, but it's just the way it is. And we're still gonna have the truck. It's just not gonna have P-pump 24 valve in it. And it's not gonna move for quite a while, I'd say. But if everything goes as planned, you guys will see why I did this one day and you'll be like, okay, that makes sense.
Perfect. Perfect.
Alright guys, the next part of this is probably going to be a little painful for some viewers, but these core supports are an absolute pain in the butt to pull out. You have to basically fold the fenders out to get them out, and I learned from a guy I met at Shy this year, and I seen he had a regular cab Fummins, and what he did was he actually cut his core support and then just basically got some little tabs and basically cut it out bigger, like a slice, and then another blade length slice, and then he just made it where you can unbolt and bolt it in. So that's what I'm going to do with mine. I'm going to go ahead and cut this thing, and then whenever we go to put it back together one day, we will just have to figure that out then. But I know it's painful. It kind of seems redneck-ish, cheap, easy way to do things, but it really it's really a lot easier. I promise you guys, if you pull one of these core supports out, you know what I mean. I don't want to take the chance of damaging these fenders, and I'm not messing with pulling them off. So I'm going to go ahead and get this cut real quick. Okay guys, the motor is out of the Fummins. It's really not that big of a deal to pull motors out of these OBS Fords once you have a Cummins in. You guys can see there I cut the core support, but that's really not as uncommon as you think in these. So it's fine. Whenever we go to put a motor back in it, we will make it so you can unbolt just that center piece of it. We got it here, and we're gonna get it set on the ground somewhere. And yeah, here she is. She's been in for quite a while now. I'd say probably a year and a half since I've had it out of the truck. But now we're going to push this thing out, and then we're going to pull Bailey's in and pull the motor out of it. Okay, we got Bailey's truck here, and we are working on getting the motor pulled out of it. We're almost got it out. Pretty much just got to undo the motor mounts and a couple ground wires, and then we'll have this thing out of here. So yeah, catch back up in here in a second. Guys, I also did see someone mentioned deleting the shock towers in Mason's truck in the last video, and we are just going to take the shock towers and shocks off this. They're like brand new. Bailey actually made these, so we will go ahead and whenever we get the motor out, we'll probably pop them off at some point so we can put them on Mason's. So yeah, they're all on the ground. This is kind of a little weird sight to see. But okay guys, we are about to pull the P-pump swap off of my engine. Derek is actually buying it for his truck. You guys seen a couple of Derek's truck in some videos. He had the 4th gen, now he has the red set. I think we put it in there. He truck pulled it at Moreland, and he is doing a full build. His dilemma is he wants to use his 500,000 mile bottom end to try to prove some kind of point. So he's gonna put all this stuff on his, probably bigger injectors. He's already got a Aurora 5000 on it. So it's probably gonna throw a rod, but we're gonna go ahead and get all these parts pulled off of it for him. So he's gonna have a full P-pump swap for the truck. I'm actually kind of glad that he's buying this stuff because it's not like it's leaving forever. I mean, part of the Fummins is going on your truck. So yeah, valve cover. Other than the valve cover, that's my valve cover. You're not getting that valve cover. That's not going anywhere. I will put that up before I sell it. So we're gonna go ahead and start pulling the lines off this thing, intake, pop the pump gear off. It's gonna take a minute, so I hope you got time. Yeah. We'll have to pull the timing cover off of the engine, pull the cam out of it, and get him the timing cover. He gets this front cover here to put on his. So we're gonna go ahead and just dive right into this. All right, guys, we got the P-pump swap sold to Derek. He's leaving now. I'm gonna go ahead and put this motor back together. Probably try to sell it to somebody as a long block. I tried to sell the whole motor together, no one wanted it, so just parting it out this way. I'll put all stock parts back on it. We'll just sell it as a long block. I need to pull the motor mounts off. I'm gonna put the drivetrain back in it, and I'll probably just leave the front like that. I'm gonna take all the accessories off. I'm gonna keep those, because if it's a long block, you're getting a long block. I don't know, I might leave some stuff on it, but I'm gonna pull the coolant bypass off. The reason Mason's pulling his injection pump off is because he got Bailey's 12 mil. So this is a 12 mil, it's built by Columbus Diesel, it flows 650 cc's, and that is what we were running on Mason's truck. Next year in the ODSS, I guess I shouldn't say that, we're gonna race other places. Just next year, that's what is gonna be on his truck, is the 12 mil. The truck's probably gonna pick up quite a bit of power by having that injection pump on it. So really looking forward to see how that thing does. So yeah, he's gonna get that pulled off. I'm gonna put this motor back together, and we will catch up with you guys here in a little bit. All right, guys, we got the motor out of the Fummins, pretty much stripped all the way down to just a long block. I don't really care. That's about as much stuff as I'm gonna take off of it. Just sell it as a long block. Let the rest of stuff go. I put the cam back in it, put Mason's valve cover on it, and got the engine plate off, got all that stuff laid over here. Sell some of this stuff individually, parts I'm not going to use. And yeah, that's pretty much it for tonight, guys. This is going to wrap up the end of the video. Hit the like button, subscribe, and we'll see you guys on the next one.